It's a story about a night in the Edo period. Back then, the town was dimly lit by the light of lanterns. But when you turned a corner, total darkness awaited you. Then one night, a street cutter happened, and the town trembled with fear. According to the story, the street killer did not just attack people. His victims were always found with strange patterns. They were carefully carved on the body, as if they were some kind of code. People were frightened and no longer feared walking the streets at night. The authorities stepped up their nightly patrols. But the cruel incidents continued. Then one day, one startling rumor spread. It was said that the street killings were the work of a prominent figure in the town who had passed away. He had lost his life in a betrayal before his death, and had returned to the town out of resentment. His goal was to seek out those who had betrayed him, and take revenge in a terrible way. But there was a more horrifying twist to this story. One night, when the case seemed to be under control, the final tragedy occurred. A young samurai confronted the street killer and managed to defeat him. But the moment the samurai removed the mask of the Tsujikiri, he saw the face of his father, who was supposed to be dead. The father turned to his son and said, with the last of his strength. The son realized that he had forgotten all about the fact that he was an assassin, sent to avenge his father's death. The fear and guilt of having betrayed his father, and finished him off with his own hands, drove him insane. This story teaches us that the deeds of the past cast a deep shadow over the future, and that the cycle of revenge leads to endless tragedy.